Am I constantly looking for a way to improve myself? And I did that every single day. And it helped me along the way. And I tried to draw upon the similarities of our Marine Corps training and what we do here at the campus. And I reflect back to the day where I sat down with Miss Ravigno, and I remembered, I sort of cringed, I regret the answer that I gave her when she asked me what's most important. Do you remember my answer? Rigor, because I'm a Marine. I'm all about breaking stuff and being the first in and tearing stuff up, right? But I reflected upon that every single moment of every single day since then, and I still do that. And I think in that heat of the moment, that's kind of what came to mind, but I knew the value of all of those, rigor, respect, and relationships. But truly, the relationships mean a lot more. I really believe that, and I've seen that more here in the last several months since I've been here, because I tried to bring all of those things to bear when I came onto this campus. And I look back at 24 years in the Marine Corps, and I look at those leaders like Staff Sergeant Torres, the Chief Warrant Officer for Roger S.I., retired father-in-law, that said, you should look at the Warrant Officer program. Because I spent 13 years as an enlisted Marine, and I spent the next 11 years as a Marine officer. And that does, it does make a difference, because I had the opportunity, and I chose to work very, very hard at the things that sometimes became very difficult, because I was faced with challenges. But I didn't let that get in my way. I knew that if I was committed to the rigor, and that word commitment, you got to have it. It's extremely important. If you're committed to something and you have the courage and you know how to act honorably and you appreciate that, then those things will definitely transcend a college campus, a high school campus, life in general, and that's what we're doing here. I think that's what me and Master Sergeant Granger are fully about here. We're not just looking to make a great cadet, and we're not looking to make a great United States Marine or a great soldier and airman. We're looking to make better, responsible, informed citizens that can go out and be very successful at whatever career they choose. They want to be a doctor, they want to be a nurse, they want to be a professional writer, they want to be an actor. Whatever they want to do, we're here to try to bring about change and life skills and bring about some kind of positive reaction. And I think with our backgrounds and our upbringing, and I know mine and Master Sergeant Granger has a similar story to tell. We both grew up in a pretty rough part of town and had some difficulties. But we didn't let that get us down, and we know that we can bring something else here to the high school, and we can appreciate where some of these students are coming from. And we're here to mentor and guide them and provide whatever assistance that we can to try to help develop them into more informed and responsible young men and women. So it's not funny, but I see the value in the way our speeches every day and the way our campus is laid out with the rigor, respect, relevance, and relationships, and that's dynamic. But to see that and to think about how the Marine Corps goes about its daily business, we do a lot of things differently, but there are a lot of similarities. Because without leaders in the Marine Corps, we would not have young men and women growing up to defend our nation. Without the leaders, all of you in here, because every one of you in here are leaders. Even some of these student leaders, you're all leaders because you embrace those words. And sometimes we don't really appreciate the meaning when we're young, and I know I didn't, but most of you do now. I think, at least the ones sitting in here, probably have a little bit better grasp on that. But as you get older, and I look back, I don't know that I would have remembered something like the words that we hold true here at our campus, but that means a lot. It truly does. And I see those similarities between what we do in the Marine Corps and what this campus is trying to instill in our young students. And you're looking for some of the same qualities. You're looking to get somebody who's working and acting honorably. You're looking for somebody to have courage. And sometimes that courage, I'll be quite frank with you, when I was a teenager growing up in high school, I wasn't very courageous. I thought I was, but now that I'm a little bit older and more mature, I realize I wasn't really that courageous. I didn't truly appreciate what courage was, because I wasn't courageous enough to tell some of my knucklehead friends that I wasn't going to go do something dumb. but when I joined the Marine Corps, I truly gained a sense of appreciation for what courage meant. Because, you know, down in the trenches, if I wasn't courageous, someone was going to possibly lose their life. I wasn't going to be able to protect my buddy. So the teamwork, the dedication, the obvious rigor and the respect, and not just respect for others, but respect for myself. I probably didn't respect myself as much as I should. So maybe utilizing the skills that I was able to gain while I was in the Marines, coming here and being part of this extremely robust campus with all these professionals, you know, I think I found a true home here, and I'm going to do my best for as long as you're happy here to continue to push and try to make these young students respect themselves, know that they need to work hard, and if they want to accomplish something, they can. Because in our class, the word can't doesn't live there. I don't know doesn't live there. You do know and you can. You have to be positive. So I do appreciate your time. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much, but I'm committed to doing my best here on the campus to make better citizens. Thanks.